What do it do, YouTube? We back with another Retro Bros review, and today we are reviewing SmackDown's not first, not second, not third, not fourth, but it's fifth. Count them fifth. Yes, I said fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
I
Fifth.
screwed the date up in the title. I just saw I screwed the date up. Damn it. It
I
was
screwed
September
up.
23rd. No, I did. You didn't put the date. I always edit to put the date, but I screwed
Yeah,
the date up. I
yeah.
got to go fix that. And I didn't put the episode number. This is episode number 11 for us. Yeah.
This is going to be a show that Frank is covering mostly.
Because
He
I got the
really
segment by
this.
segment bills.
There are a few things I remember from the show I'll talk about, obviously, but Frank is going to be the one leading the show this week. So before we begin, don't unsubscribe because you hear Frank's voice. Uh, we don't have a guest today, so I can't be nice to you. Uh, if you're new to the YouTube channel, do both of us. And if you don't do both of us a favor, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified when we upload new content. We upload new content weekly. By the way, we did a review on Sunday about Hell in a Cell 2022. So with our good friend Shay Hinchy. So go check that out. That's a great
Yeah,
video.
shout out, Jay. Definitely, that was a fun video to do.
As I look for my remote real quick, wherever that went, there you are. It's right. It was right here, but whatever. Oh, puppy
That
dog.
was my first live pay per view review.
Yeah, man. And
First,
we're gonna do
first
some more
turn.
of those, so get ready. Uh, anyway, without further ado, let's make it do what it do. Frank, you lead the show.
All right, so first episode, the fifth anniversary show of SmackDown. This was September 23rd, 2004. And as I actually looked through the 411 Mania report, which I'm not going to tell you everything, I'm just using this so I know segment by segment. But apparently, yeah, the day before this show, Big Boss Man passed away. So rest in peace, Big Boss Man.
Absolutely.
But so we get to the show starting. Vince
Hall of Fame.
starts off. Was that?
He's a Hall of Famer now.
Yes, he is. All time great.
Yes, sir.
The show starts off with Vince talking about how it's season premiere, 5 year anniversary, and then they start with a new entrance video, which was the original. What do they call it? Rise Up? It was Rise Up, just in instrumental form.
Rise up.
Yeah. It was a different version of Rise Up. I think they brought up Rise Up like a week after or something. I'm not sure. So the show kicks off with Kidman and Paul London. They were supposed to go 1-on-1, but this was shortly after Kidman injured Chavo Guerrero with the shooting star, and he landed like right on his neck or something with his knees. So Kidman was in that type of character where he didn't want to do the shooting star press anymore, so he was getting kind of depressed and stuff. So he left the ring. He left the ring right away, and that match never happened. But and this is why we chose to do this show at this time. Booker T comes out, and it's Booker T versus Paul London, and infamously, very early in this match, it was a short match anyway, but yeah, very, very early in the match, Booker T Irish whips London, gives him a elbow right to the nose, cracking his nose. All you see is just blood all over. Yep. So
Just
that's kind of yeah.
you
That's
know,
that's
it's like in those wrestling games when the wrestler gets hit in the face and all of a sudden they just start pouring buckets. That's what happened
right.
with Paul London right here.
Yes, yes.
Paul London in his career, man, he took some really nasty bumps. That
Yeah,
no, at the Royal Rumble, he took that backflip off the took that
he's remembered for
back
that.
off
Yeah.
the apron.
Yep, that was crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, the match itself wasn't really much. Booker, I believe, got the win, and then post match he called out Cena. And then I think London jumped him from behind and all that stuff. That was a decent way to start the show. Nothing real too special. But of
Did that
course, Booker was.
that jump?
What?
Did London jumping Booker lead to anything?
No, no,
Yeah,
because Booker was feuding with Cena at this time.
I think it was just kind of one of those things. Paul London was pissed off at Booker for busting open his nose and was like, "Hey man, screw you!" You know.
um, and of course, we chose to do this episode because of the recent podcast that London did with Renee Dupree. They brought that all back up, so we felt since they're talking about it, we should talk about it too.
Yes.
They did a SmackDown throwback. So throughout the night, there were SmackDown throwbacks. Wrestlers talking about their favorite SmackDown moments. Foley was the first one up. He chose the Rock and Sock segment where Rock was doing the "Can you smell?" and his glasses kind of
Yeah.
fell off, and Foley picked him up. He also did the return of Cactus Jack. Two great Foley moments. I'm glad he was able to pick two. It seems like everybody was allowed to pick two.
Uh, what's your favorite SmackDown moment?
Ooh, put me on the spot. Ooh, okay.
Put myself on the spot too.
Whoo, boy, there's a lot. There's a lot. Try to think something like from '99 to 2000, maybe 2003. And I'll say some of my favorite because I don't know if I could choose a favorite. I loved when the ring collapsed with Brock and Big Show. Um, of course, the first night I became a fan when Brock Lesnar F5 Big Show through the announce table. That was crazy. Uh, Eddie Guerrero versus JBL in the cage match. That was awesome. I love that feud. That whole spring summer of '04 with Eddie and JBL, you just add that all as like favorite SmackDown moments. I'm trying to think of something from '99. Even though '99 was, oh, you know what? There was there was a early SmackDown where Triple H was, I can't remember who's facing, but he was in the main event of this particular SmackDown. And for some crazy reason, he's feuding with Vince, of course. So
Yeah.
for some crazy reason, there's like a whole bunch of people just randomly coming out in Vince masks.
Uh,
It's hilarious. That was cool.
For me,
But
I mean, mine's kind of an emotional one. I think
okay,
I'm gonna say Frank. Uh, I like that. I liked when Lillian. My favorite SmackDown moment is when Lillian Garcia is singing the national anthem right after the 9/11.
yeah, we just covered that last
Yep,
week
we
too.
did. It's in the archives. We did that last week, so go check it out, folks. And I didn't cry on the episode, but I cried watching that show. But no, I love that moment, and
Anything else?
you know, yeah, I'll shout out a few more things. I also liked Mr. McMahon's speech from that night. That was really fun. Uh, and then can we talk about current SmackDown stuff too? Or you want to keep it
You
retro?
go ahead. It's SmackDown. We're
Okay.
talking SmackDown's history. Go right ahead.
Okay, then I have a few more. I like that New Day versus Bar rap battle. I don't know if you ever saw that, but
I don't think that.
okay, I like that one. I like the Usos in the New Day. There's one there's one rap bar where one of the Usos says, you know it's all good. Just don't get all rated R like your boy Xavier Woods."
Oh yeah. You showed me that actually. You showed me that whole segment. I think. Oh no. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that. No, I was thinking of a different one.
I remember, and they were talking about Xavier Woods' thing with Paige and
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
and then
Yeah.
I love the Usos promos in 2016. We
Mhm.
go, one go left, the other go right, one go high, the other go low. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. I love those promos. Those were amazing.
Yeah.
At Fastlane, we go super kick Shane McMahon in the mid. Yeah, it's just, you know, if you haven't seen any of those promos, do yourself a favor. I think it was funny because they faced American Alpha, which was Chad Gable and
Yes.
Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan. Yeah.
Faced the Golden, I can't remember what their team name was, but they faced Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. And the Usos would always refer to those two as, hey, American Alpha 2. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love Usos promos in 2016. if we're gonna go a little bit retro, I liked. I don't. Did this occur on SmackDown? The Crash Holly 24/7 title thing where he went to Funtime USA. You ever see that?
I believe it did. Yeah, I'm not sure though.
I
They
believe it
might
did.
have re-aired it even if it didn't.
Yeah, I like that segment. That was really cool.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
Crash Holly. That must have been fun. He's like, okay, here's what we're gonna do today, guys. Here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go to Funtime USA, and you're gonna run through the playground and through the arcade and down the slide, chasing each other for the 24/7 time.
Rest in peace, Crash Holly, man.
Right?
That
He's
was
right there. And then the commentators are trying to call the match. And at one point, the wrestlers go down the slide. So the cameraman's like, oh, shit, they went down the slide. Screw it. And he slides down the slide.
the ref and the cameraman. Yeah,
And then they go into that play area thing. And the wrestlers and the commentators are still trying to call the match. And so at one point, Crash Holly is doing he does like a flying hurricane rana on one of
yeah.
those. What do you call them? Not a bungee jump thing, but it's like a zip line. He does like a hurricane off of a zip line, and Michael Cole is
Really?
cracking. What a hurricane rana! It's like, yeah, but yeah, those
Crash.
are still my moments.
Yeah, Crash
The
Holly
Undertaker.
was. What was that?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Crash Holly was the king of those hardcore matches. So hardcore matches were a really fun thing about the late '90s, early 2000s, and Crash was the king of it with that 24/7 rule, all those funny segments they did. There are
Certainly not,
so many. Go ahead.
I was going to say the 24/7 title is certainly not as good as it once was.
I That's a brand new title. What are you talking about?
No, I mean the 24/7 title. I think it's supposed to be kind of a continuation of the hardcore title, but
Right, a
it's
little bit. Yeah. I find those segments entertaining, but yeah,
okay.
definitely if you compare them to like Crash Holly, what they did, no, it can't touch that. Definitely not.
Oh,
But
I gotta throw Paul Heyman's shoot on Mr. McMahon on the list. That happened on SmackDown. I don't know if you
right,
ever
did.
saw that.
I saw. Oh, if you were talking 2001 SmackDown, you know I saw
Okay.
it. Definitely 2001 SmackDown Raw. Not one of my favorite moments. It's just your typical shoot interview where a guy's mad, telling his, that was an okay moment. Well, it was a part of the invasion angle, which I absolutely loved. I don't care what anybody says, but that was just a normal segment to me. Everybody loved it because Paul Heyman said what the internet wanted to hear, of course.
I liked John Cena introducing the Spinner Championship was pretty
That
cool.
was SmackDown. Yep. Yeah.
I know it was SmackDown.
Yeah.
Really, Frank? You got really? I know it
I
was
thought
SmackDown.
you were gonna. I thought you were asking me if it was. Yeah.
So those are some of my favorite moments off the top of my head. Arnold Schwarzenegger decking Triple H was cool.
Yes. Yes.
The Rock's little interaction with Nomar Garcia Pero, whatever his name is.
No, you got it. You got
Shining it, keep shining it, turn that
it.
sideways. Yeah, I like that. No, he didn't tell Nomar to stick it up his ass. He told Nomar, oh, "We're done. We're gonna stick it up his ass." Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah,
There are so many. There are so many damn
and
great moments to choose from.
yeah, and SmackDown. The video games themselves were pretty good. I had SmackDown 2, or I had SmackDown Just Bring It, and Here Comes the Pain, and I like Just Bring It more because if I pause it, it wouldn't make this irritating noise whenever I paused and freeze up. Whereas with Here Comes the Pain, maybe it's just because I had like a used copy, but I would pause it sometimes and it would go and it just pause.
It has to be. It has to be. You just had a bad copy.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, that's the big three for me. Just Bring It, Shut Your Mouth, and Here Comes the Pain. I mean, wrestling games in general. I'm not just talking
Yeah.
SmackDown games. Those are my big three. I grew up on those games, so yeah.
Well, my big three of video games right now would be of all time would be WWE 2K22, WCW NWO Revenge, And just because it has a special place in my heart for some reason, I gotta go with SmackDown versus Raw 2006.
Okay.
So,
So getting back, yeah, getting back here. We go backstage. It's Billy Kidman trying to leave. He's got his bags with him and everything. And of course, Teddy Long catches up. He's like, "Hey, player, you going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker?" Now I'm playing. He doesn't say that,
hold
but
up, folks. Brian, before you continue that, hold up just a second because you know I gotta hit you with this. Hold up. You know you're gonna get hit with it. So
Hey, it's Franklin coming over to play.
go ahead.
so essentially, in the segment, Teddy Long's essentially calling Billy Kidman a quitter, saying he doesn't want quitters on his roster, and tells him, "You're gonna go 1-on-1 with Paul London at No Mercy, or you're fired." And that was a solid little backstage segment. I liked Billy Kidman in this short time period where he turned heel. You know, like, you fans are bloodthirsty. You want to see me kill everybody with the what?
Do you have a TV on in your background or something?
Yeah, I do. Why? You want me to turn it down? I'll turn it down.
Well, I can hear. I was like, wait, I hear noise. Is that my mom or is that your TV? So
It's
sorry.
probably TV. Yeah. So he tells him, eh, oh yeah. So Kidman as a heel at this point, I really enjoyed it. He got that. You fans are bloodthirsty. You want to see me kill everybody with the shooting star. And sadly, that didn't last long because he got released. He was one of those big late no 2004 releases. So right after this was the end for him. But they had a solid match at No Mercy, him in London.
No,
Uh,
no, no,
so I've
no. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. I'm sorry.
thoughts on do you have any thoughts on that segment or
Not really. It was just kind of there for me.
yeah,
It just set up a match, and that's
right.
it wasn't designed to make anybody excited for anything. It was just okay. It was kind of just a GM trying to be a GM. So anyway, next.
Then we have Dawn Marie backstage getting ready for a schoolgirl match. And then we go to Josh Matthews interviewing Spike Dudley and Rey Mysterio. This was solid. Spike Dudley had just turned heel, joined
Right.
up with his brothers, Bubba Ray and Devon, and Spike Dudley essentially rubbing that in his face in this little promo here. And Ray said, he's going to get revenge on Spike. Then Ray started speaking in Spanish, which led Kenzo Suzuki to come out of nowhere and
I
say,
love that shit.
"This, yeah, this is America. Speak English." Which, of all the people to say that, it's Kenzo
Hey,
Suzuki.
oh,
I love it.
never mind.
And
Did
then,
he say speak English or did he say speak English?
well, you know what he meant.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this. Well, no, 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 no. Because you said, hang on, hang on. Because you said he said speak English, but
which is what he meant.
English, but he's Korean or Japanese or whatever.
Right, so it comes out of different.
They say the R, it sounds like an L, or when they say L, it sounds like an R. So when
Right.
he said, "This is America speaking English," in my mind, I'm hearing "speak English." So,
Yeah, which
but
is probably how it sounded. But yeah, that led to Ray punching Kenzo out. Then we do another SmackDown throwback. Well, this is actually SmackDown throwback. This was not part of the wrestlers giving their favor. I think this was the first SmackDown throwback of the night. It's Rock making Coach dance on the SmackDown after 2002 Royal Rumble, which was really funny. If you
yeah,
haven't seen it,
yeah,
go check.
Coach, get your monkey ass out of here.
And then we get the cruiserweight title, Spike Dudley, who is the champ, with the Dudley Boys, and of course, Spike Dudley at this time was the boss. And he's taking on Rey Mysterio, rematch of a few weeks ago where Spike turned on him. Uh, this was a good match, nice little cruiserweight match.
heel Dudley group in 2004 was severely underrated.
Yes, I agree, especially with Spike running things as the
Yes.
heel.
Yes.
Dudley's
Bro,
even early in that year. I freaking loved the whole angle where they abduct Paul Bearer and that leads to the concrete. I love that angle.
yes, sir.
But yeah, this late latter part, once again, just like Billy Kidman, they got something good going, and sadly, at least the Dudleys. I'm not sure if Spike was, but the Dudleys were definitely a part of those November of
But
'04 cuts.
but they continued their career. They had one of their best runs in Impact Wrestling and
Yeah,
TNA.
about a year later, they showed up in Impact. Yeah, decent match there. Rene Dupree and Kenzo Suzuki interfered on Spike Dudley's behalf because, of course, the segment that preceded.
Right.
But RVD came out and made the save, which I guess that was leading up to RVD versus
But
Kenzo and
it was RVD. It led up to RVD and Ray
RVD
versus
and Mysterio. Yeah, that's what I meant.
titles.
Then they showed the
Did
WrestleMania 21.
watch the show? No, I'm just kidding.
What happened?
Did you even watch the show? No.
I just watched it earlier today.
Oh.
Then they showed footage from the WrestleMania 21 press conference. Triple H had the line of this segment saying, everybody's saying WrestleMania is going Hollywood, but in my mind, Hollywood is going WrestleMania.
There you go.
Yes, that was really cool. SmackDown throwback, where they asked Stephanie what her favorite SmackDown moment was, and for her, guess what it was?
Becoming GM.
No, smacking her mom dead in the face.
Yeah.
She got two as well, though. She got two as well. I guess everybody got two favorite moments to share. For Stephanie, it was the Kurt Angle kiss,
Yeah.
which she said Kurt Angle was the worst kisser of all.
You say that because he was a heel, but
Of course, and she's married to Triple H, so you know.
yeah.
Again, we go.
Strong.
What was that?
Still going strong.
Who?
Triple H and Steph.
Yes. Of course, we go back to Teddy Long again backstage, telling Kenzo and Dupree they got to defend the titles against RVD and Sir. We said that anyway.
Yep.
Then let's not. Do you know what happened the week before this show? It's a very memorable moment. It involved Michael Cole.
Oh God, he got. Yeah, we're talking about high. Okay, just go.
Yeah. So Taz wants to talk about Heidenreich, and of course Cole ain't having none of that. And then they go backstage where Heidenreich is walking, and Michael Cole is scared as hell. He's like, "I'm leaving." No, he's coming out here. I'm leaving. And then next thing you know, he opens the door. Heidenreich does. Goes in, and Taz and Cole like, "Where? What's he doing? What's he doing?" And then the camera pans to the door. Mr. McMahon. So he went into Mr. McMahon's office. That was a entertaining little couple of seconds there where Taz is scared shitless, thinking Heidenreich's coming out again.
Let's just throw this segment in there. Heidenreich reads a poem to Mr. McMahon, and Mr. McMahon says, "Thank you." And Heidenreich says, "You're very welcome," and just heavy breathes. And it's just
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, so now they go SmackDown throwback, which is one moment that I mentioned as one of my favorites. Big Show and Brock breaking the ring.
Oh, I forgot one of my favorite moments. Oh, and this did occur on a SmackDown.
Okay.
Booker T, Stone Cold.
Yes. Yes, we both. How did we both forget about that? Oh my gosh, that's one of mine too. See, when you put me on the spot, which I'm not saying like you shouldn't. Anytime you want to ask me what's my favorite question, but when I'm put on the spot like that, I gotta start thinking. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta think of all these moments. What am I gonna think of?
Who's your favorite
give me
porn
some. My what?
Favorite porn star?
Well, see, now I got nobody to think about. I don't even know.
Bullshit. Anyway,
I don't know, but yeah, I had to think of all these moments, but that is one moment I
yes.
would definitely put up there. That was hilarious. Price check on a jackass.
Price check on Jackass.
Uh, Shout out to the dude who wrote this article. I think his name is Scott Freed. So the next thing is Undertaker versus Viscera and Gangrel, and the first thing he says about this match is 1999, bitches, which I'm all for that. That's one of my favorite years in WWE history.
Oh, I know.
This
And folks, we're going to cover a show from 1999. The
one of my
Raw
favorite.
1999 episode where Stone Cold takes over the headquarters of
Yeah,
WWE.
one of my favorite Raw episodes. I can't wait to get to that. But for this match, this wasn't really much of a match. JBL came out because this was, of course, leading up to the last ride match. JBL brought back Gangrel and Viscera as part of Undertaker's history because this was 1999, where the dark, what was it? The Ministry, yeah, the Ministry of Darkness. But JBL came out in this match. He's standing up through the window of the roof window of his limousine, watching the match occur. And of course, Undertaker just beats the hell out of Viscera and Gangrel.
Yeah.
And the match, like I said, it wasn't really a match. It lasted 2 minutes and 52 seconds.
I remember watching that match for the first time when it aired back in 04. And I kind of, you're going to laugh, I marked out for Gangrel and Viscera. I was like, oh, they're here. All right. So, and then getting
Yeah,
it back in 2005 as well. So,
I don't see nothing wrong with marking out for them. Now, for me, I watched this show that night too. I actually recorded the show on a VCR, a VHS. For those who don't know what that is, ask your dad. But yeah, I when the match came on, well, first of all,
what's a VHS?
well, first of all, of course, Viscera and Gangrel debuted about a week before. When they came out, I had no idea who they were. No idea, because again, I had just became a fan in 2002, Thanksgiving 2002. So Gangrel and Viscera had no idea who they were. Anyway, after the match, Viscera attacked Taker. Undertaker choke slammed him, took a chair to Viscera's throat, and bang, slammed it on his throat.
It had to hurt.
Yeah.
Even if it's fake, that's
And he indicated to JBL, 2 down, 2 to go. The 2 to go being, of course, JBL and Orlando Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay, that Vince one we just went over. Next, this was entertaining. So it starts out as a schoolgirl match, Tori Wilson versus Dawn Marie, but we know who the GM is, right? We know who the GM is at this time, Mister. Hold on a minute, player. We're making this a tag match, and that's exactly what.
Wait, Frank, wait, bro.
What?
Hey, that's not any whiter. Hold on a minute, players.
Anyway,
hold on a minute, player. Hold on just a minute there, player.
Coming over to play.
Player. Yeah. You want me to say Ray? Okay, he said, "Hold on a minute, player." There you go. But anyway, yeah. So he interrupts the match, which should have made him like the biggest heel in the company at the time. You're interrupting Tori Wilson and Dawn Marie. Damn it. But anyway,
he's like, you know what? We're not going to do a one-on-one schoolgirl match. No. It's going to be a tag team match because you can't have a little bit of a schoolgirl because you can't have a schoolgirls match without a bit of an old school. So
yes,
brings down Mae Young, brings down Moolah, and they have a tag team match. I couldn't even pay attention because I was looking at Tori.
It was right. I can't blame you for that. But this was funny. It was funny and nice. If you're in for the entertainment value, you'll enjoy the match.
Folks, this is not Awesome Kong versus Gail Kim. Okay,
Nobody said it was going to be though.
No, this is not versus Trish Stratus. This is not Trish Stratus versus Lita. This is two 80-plus-year-old women, schoolgirl outfits, wrestling.
Right.
Do with it what
So-
you will. Do with it what you will.
So the next SmackDown throwback segment is Stone Cold.
You gotta tell me
What?
one.
Does anybody care who won? What the hell? Hold on, let me see. I don't even remember.
People are gonna keep one.
Yeah. They did the whole go behind her, like that, and then push her over. So May Muller won.
Turned on Don.
What?
And Tori Wilson turned on Don Marie.
Did she? I did not see that. Oh, no, I did not. I don't think they did.
No? I thought they
Either
did.
that or Scott didn't bring it up there. I should blame it on him. Blame it on 4-1. If that did happen, blame it on 4-1-1 Mania. Anyway, Stone Cold's two favorite SmackDown moments. The first one he went to was 03, where they tribute to the Troops deal, and he of course stunned Mr. McMahon while Austin himself was actually wearing
I'm wrong. I apologize.
Well, Austin was wearing a Santa suit, so Austin dressed up as Santa. Vince McMahon said, "You're not going to give Vince a present," and well, that's not good. And the Santa turns around, bang! McMahon hits him from behind. Santa gets up. You see, it's Austin. Vince turns back around, boom, stunner. Cool little moment. And
I like those moments where they went to overseas for the troops. Those were cool.
His next favorite was in 2001. Again, one of my favorite years. The Jimmy Crack Corn segment. That is what
I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Got Olympic gold. I got Olympic gold.
Can you move over a minute? Yeah. No, the other way. That was hilarious. So then, John, after they showed Superstar Billy Graham in the crowd, they cut to John Cena, who was standing on top of a truck. Yeah, he was standing on top of a truck in, I believe, an old school Raptors jersey, but I can't remember. It was some throwback basketball jersey, and he just sort of did a freestyle on the history of SmackDown. Pretty cool. Of course, we all know Cena could spit. We knew that. If you watch 03, 04 SmackDown, even 05 Raw, you know that. 02 SmackDown as well, late 02. And then they do the card, which is one thing I loved about WWE back then. They would always, at one point in the show when it's close to a pay-per-view, they'll do the card for the pay-per-view. You got the theme song for the pay-per-view in the background. But right at the end of that, you hear somebody interrupt it, and it turned out to be Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle says, at the end of the night, I'm going to give you something to remember. And I always love when they do those foreshadows. At the end of the night, something big's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then...
main event, right?
Wait, hold on. Oh, and Angle also called himself the MVP of SmackDown for the past 5 years. Then they do a SmackDown throwback. The GOAT, Hulk Hogan, his favorite SmackDown moment. Do you know what it is?
Mr.
He only did one. It wasn't Mr. America. I love him. Another favorite SmackDown. I can't believe I couldn't remember this. The lie detector. Yes, the lie detector.
Are you Hulk Hogan? No. Ding. Are you Hulk Hogan? No. Ding. Are you Hulk Hogan? No. Ding.
Bro, that had me cracking up as a fucking 10-year-old. I remember watching that. Oh my gosh. So it wasn't that. He only had one moment. Can you think? Hogan wasn't on SmackDown too much.
Let's see.
Somebody who grew up a big fan of Hogan got his.
Well, it can't be his match with Brock.
Nope. So it was somebody who grew up a big fan of Hogan, got a nice little moment with Hogan.
With Edge?
Yes. Winning the tag titles with Edge. That was his favorite. And then we go to the main event. which to me I'd probably pick as the match of the night here.
Oh, yeah.
And we have the segment of the night right after. But first, it's Kurt Angle and Luther Reigns versus Eddie Guerrero and Big Show. Solid match. I believe. Oh no, nobody got the win. Right. It ended in a DQ because Eddie Guerrero hit the frog splash. Jindrak broke it up. DQ. And then after that, Kurt Angle goes to the outside of the ring, grabs his big old tranquilizer gun, puts a dart in it, tranquilizer dart in it, pumped it up, bang, shot it at Big Show. And you just see Big Show stammering.
Second, he did fight. He did put up a fight against it, but
yeah, he was stammering. He
felt the fight against the tranquilizer gun, folks.
Yeah, yeah. And then I think Angle had to shoot him again. Angle shot him twice, I think, with that dart. And then once Big Show was down, he's knocked out. He's sleeping. Out comes Mark Jindrak, who had left after the DQ finish. He went to the back while all this was happening. He comes back looking like a barber. He's got freaking razors and scissors and all that, and they start cutting Big Show's head.
And the reason beard, speaking of, but go ahead.
Yeah. And the reason they did this was because of a few months before this, in like April of 2004, Big Show choke slammed Kurt Angle off a damn balcony through and like right to the concrete floor. I remember seeing that and like being scared as hell when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that. And what sucks too, oh man, so that night, like this is back when I was a kid, had school nights and stuff. So as soon as the the watermark on the bottom that says copyright 2004, you think the show's over. So I turned it off and went to sleep. What happened was, I think it was Booker T versus RVD. They had a match, and as soon as that match was over, you had the watermark on the bottom. So I turned the TV off. The next day at school, people telling me, "You saw what happened with Big Show and Kurt Angle? You saw what happened with Big Show and Kurt?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? I didn't see nothing." But of course, with Velocity, that Saturday I saw it on Velocity. I could not believe what I was seeing. Big Show was like, Kurt Angle's like laid out, his freaking leg is twisted and like blood pouring out of the back of his head. But so that's what the shaving was. That was payback for that. Big Show actually disappeared a few months after that and returned about a week or so before this show, where he infamously like barreled through everybody. The whole damn roster was out there, and Big Show just comes out beating down everybody. That was aimed to get to. What was that?
Who did he get to? Who was he trying to get to?
I don't think he was necessarily trying to get to anybody. I think he just they wanted. Yeah, I think they just wanted to have a memorable comeback for Big Show.
Wanted to have a Hulk smash kind of moment, just so.
Yeah. It might have been, if there was anybody he was trying to get to, it had to be Angle. But why would he be going after Angle when he's the one that attacked Angle?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why they did that. They shaved Big Show's head to lead up to
No Mercy.
Big Show. Yeah, No Mercy. Big Show versus Kurt Angle, which I said to you last night. I said that was a 3-on-1. It wasn't. The 3-on-1 was Armageddon. Team Angle. Well, they weren't Team Angle, but essentially,
you lied to me.
It was misremembered. I misremembered that.
Folks, and then he goes and he laughs about it.
But yeah, that was a great way to end this show. I love the foreshadowing, saying something big's gonna happen, and that's exactly what happened. They shaved Big Show's head. A great way to end the 5th anniversary of SmackDown, and I can't believe in 2 years,
25th.
What is it gonna be? The 25th? Yeah. Holy shit! Wow. Somebody, whatever the big angle at the time is, whoever the baby face is in that angle, they got to get their head shaved on the 25th anniversary.
Okay,
gotta do it.
Switch gears here.
If it's Roman, gotta shave that black hair. Yeah, get rid of it.
We got 2 things I want to discuss. 2 things I want to do. One thing is I want to discuss something, and the other thing is I'm going to do a thing with Frank that I think is going to be fun for you viewers. We're going to do a guess that lyric challenge. I'm not going to play any songs. I'm going to read the lyric online, and then he has to guess who it is and what song it is. Now, before we do that, there's one thing I wanted to address. And Frank, I don't know if you've been on. I don't know if you saw my post earlier today that I made.
I've been trying to get a hold of you all day. I didn't see you at all.
Well, because I've been asleep. But earlier this morning, I watched a video. It was a diss track by a rapper named Blindside, and it was called.
I think I saw you in the group chat talking about this.
And Screwface did a reaction to this. Did a reaction to this song, and he said, "Now, I got to say this real quick. Blindside is a rapper, and he is legally blind, Frank. He is legally blind. 95% blind, as a matter of fact. He showed people what it's like for him to see, and he's blind, okay? Screwface did a reaction, and he said in his reaction video, and this really pissed me off, oh, well, Blindside's not really blind. And I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That you don't go there, period.
No, I agree.
I am of the opinion I have special needs, okay? I'm not going to call it a disability because that's such a negative way to look at it. I have special needs, and I look at it as special needs because they make me special. They make call it a disability because that's such a negative way to look at it.
Yeah.
And when you tell somebody they don't really have that, they don't really have that, that's you.
Yeah.
You your face, man. Fuck you, basically. And
I agree.
You know, and then he tried to say it would be like a deaf rapper or a hard of hearing rapper saying, "Well, you're deaf. Oh, well, you're deaf. Well, I'm not really deaf, but I'm deaf." Look. Works up again. You don't understand. If you don't understand someone's struggles, if you don't know what someone is going through daily to survive day by day, do yourself a favor and shut the fuck up so you don't look like an asshole. All right?
Right.
Because otherwise, you're going to pop up at the mouth. They're going to say something stupid like they don't really have a disability. And you're going to look like an asshole and a dick and a jerk all at once. So just, if you don't know somebody with special needs, if you don't have special needs yourself, you cannot speak on those with special needs. Now, Frank, you know me. I'm pretty sure you could speak on people with special needs, but you're not going to because you don't need to.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No.
And I wouldn't question if somebody has something or not. That's just if you don't know the person, like, come on.
If you don't know the person, just shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bro. But I will say that I was on Screw's side, and I'm still kind of on Screw's side, just that whole disability thing aside. I am on Screw's side because the reason why Blindside dissed Screw in the first place was because Blindside thought that Screw dissed him in a cipher. And one of the cipher verses, Screw faced something about like a drummer boy, like ruppa pom pom, and then and I guess that Blindside took that as a diss because in Blindside verse on another cipher that he did ruppa pom pom as well. And so, like, they both said that, and I guess that Blindside took it. It was a huge reach on Blindside's part. But
is Screw from Houston?
Screw is from where is he from?
Yeah, a name like that.
He's from Nebraska.
Oh, Nebraska. Damn.
Yeah.
You got a name like Screw. They think you're from Houston with chopping screw music, man.
No. He's from. So anyway, that's kind of my little rant. You know, if you don't know somebody's struggles, don't talk about them. Hey, let's do a guess that lyric challenge, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna say a lyric.
I don't know how good I'll be at this. I mean, especially if you pull up the YouTube rappers. I don't know.
No. I'm not doing YouTube rappers. We're gonna do like some famous ones.
Okay.
You'll do better. Let's see. Let's start off with one 2, 3 into the foe.
That's oh my gosh.
And if I say this next part of the lyric, I'm going to give it away. So,
I know where that comes from. I damn it.
okay, how about this? To look that G's going crazy. Death Row. It's the label that plays me unfadable. So please don't try to
Oh,
fake.
that's Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Yeah.
What song is it called?
Shit, I don't know.
I'll give you points for knowing who it was. How about this one? She had more chins than a Chinese phone book. 5'3", ugly asking me. She said, "Hello, do you remember me?" I said, "No." Yes, you do, sugar. My name is Bertha, but you can call me Booger. Remember the time when we was drunk at the party? We were slow dancing, gave you all this body. When she said that she loved me, I wasn't shocked. Oh my God, I got a fat girl on my jock.
I have no idea. You doing like '90s stuff, right?
That's late 80s. That is
Yeah.
okay, how
Who?
about this one? I ain't a
Who is
kid.
it?
Don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy.
But who's that? Who's the one before? I know who that is, but who's the one before? You didn't say. I didn't hear you when you said
Oh
it.
yeah, it was Easy E, and it's called Fat Girl.
Oh, so is this one Tupac? Yeah, I could tell the way you did. Yeah, the way you rapped it sounded like Tupac.
How about this one? It was all a dream. I used to read.
Oh, that's Biggie. Well, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Let's see. I'm trying to. I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like. And right now, it feels like a windpipe. I can do a better one for that one. See if I can do a better one. Okay. I could swallow a bottle up. Yeah, no. I gotta read these lyrics. Hold up, folks. I'm doing this rapper right because this rapper is tremendous. Okay, Frank. Let's see if you. This is a classic song, and if you don't know this one, I'm hanging up the call. His palms are sweaty. These weak arms are.
Oh, it's Eminem. It's Eminem. You go to 2000s, there's a better chance I can get these right.
Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna make this a little bit tougher. Are you ready? Let's go with this song. Uh, okay. Describe it as bowling. Why? Ball hard. Balls hard. I just because the gutter's where my mind's in my because the gutter because the gutter is where my mind is, and when it's in the frame, better split like a 5 into 10. Because without a second to spare, I'm striking again. When the beat is in my alley, I go right for the pin.
I don't know who that is.
I'll tell you this.
Stop this one is parental advising. Every time I drop my so throwing the theme to Alfred, I'll channel him like the Panama Canal.
Any ideas?
No, who is it?
Eminem.
Oh, I thought that was I thought that was Eminem's voice, but it sounded a little different.
Yeah. Let's see.
Don't play the music though. We'll get clapped.
You're right. My bad. Uh, okay. Well, this is gonna be a lot tougher now. Then, hold up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You probably don't know current Eminem, do you? Very well.
Not really, no.
Okay. So, well,
I'm not that big. I'm not the biggest Eminem fan in the world.
yeah, I know you're a loser.
I thought there are a couple Eminem tracks I like, but I'm
Yeah.
more dirty. I'm South Side. I listen to Houston stuff.
Uh, I'm trying to get a good song here. Uh, okay, how about this one? Okay, okay, Frank, here you go. Though I'm not the first king of controversy, I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and to use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, there's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll be so empty without me.
Well, that's Eminem again.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
Empty without me, right?
I'll give you without me. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
without me.
Let's see. You know what? Let's switch up artists. Let's here we go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my peers, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosions, overpowering, over the competition. I'm towering.
We just mentioned that last week too. For some damn reason the artist isn't coming to my mind.
He's on a
Um,
show. He's on a current TV show.
what the hell's his name again? Why the hell is his name not coming to me? Oh, is it Ice Cube? No, right?
No,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
forgot. I forgot. Bro, you bringing '90s stuff to me. I don't really listen to '90s rap like that.
Well, you're not gonna like this next verse.
But who was it again? Who was it again though?
It was LL Cool J.
Right. Yeah. I don't know why I forgot his name.
You're not gonna get this one, but I'm gonna do this one to you anyway because maybe you'll pull a rabbit out of a hat here. It wasn't your brother that brutally died, but it was mine. So let me define my territory. Don't cross the line. Don't try to act crazy because the shit don't phase me. If you ran like a punk, it wouldn't amaze me.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That is Ice-T Colors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that song is a banger too. I liked a lot of Ice-T. So, ladies and gentlemen, Frank doesn't know shit about hip hop. It's obvious.
Not '90s. Not '90s. Definitely not.
Yeah, no. Get educated, Franklin. Let's see if you know TV show theme songs. Let's see how good you are.
Okay, let's do that.
On in the air.
That's
I
charmed. That's charmed.
give you that. Now this is a story all about how my life.
Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince.
Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart. A hand.
All Family Matters. Family Matters.
What?
Family Matters.
No.
No.
Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a face. Somebody who needs you. When you lost out there and you're all alone, the light is waiting to carry you home.
That's not Family Matters.
You're close. You're very, very close.
What's the show with the Olsons? Is that it?
Full House.
Full House. Oh, okay.
Family Matters theme song went like this. It's a rare condition this day and age. So bring
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
musical page. And the love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
I have no clue.
Steve Carell. It starts Steve Carell.
Okay.
Really? Nothing?
What? I didn't know what song you were doing. I could barely tell. You said that was The Office?
Yeah.
If you would have actually played the song, I would have known it. But I don't really watch The Office like that.
Okay.
I have no idea.
It's a classic show. You know it.
I probably do know it, but when you do the sound, I have no idea what the hell you're saying.
Boy Meets
What?
World. It was Boy Meets World.
See, and if I would have heard the actual Boy Meets World song, I would have known that.
Okay, how about this one? Well, the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of grace. Then along come two, they got nothing but G's, cause it takes blah blah blah, and it takes.
Oh, different strokes. I don't even have to know the show. I just know the song.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the. There's a time you gotta go and so you're growing now. You know about the. When the world doesn't seem to be living up to your dreams, and suddenly you're finding out that they're all about you. Ooh, it takes a lot to get it right when you're learning that.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I should know this. I have no idea. I have
Facts of
no. Oh, okay, the Facts Live, right.
life.
Yeah.
You want me to stop this, don't you?
No, keep going. I'm waiting until you can get to some of the shows I watch.
Oh, okay. When I see their smiling faces smiling back at me, I know there's no greater feeling than the love of family. Where can you go? I can't sing. Where can you go in the world don't treat you right? The answer is home. That's the one place that you'll find.
I have no idea.
Okay, Jessica Biel was on this show.
I have no idea.
Heaven's Heaven.
I used to watch that as a kid, but that was a long time ago.
Let's see. Okay. Well, I never thought that it'd be so simple, but
Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh.
okay. Oh, here it goes. Everybody out there, go run and tell your home.
Keenan and Kel. Keenan and Kel.
There you go.
Oh, Rugrats. Yeah, Rugrats.
There you go. See, get some. Okay. Okay. I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me because I'm. Mm, mm, uh. It was a Disney show. There is nothing I can do when danger comes. Just know that I'm on my way.
I wasn't really a Disney kid. That's the problem.
Yes,
I have no idea.
it's impossible.
Yeah, I never watched that. I told you I'm not a Disney kid. I wasn't a Disney kid. It was either Nick or Cartoon Network.
You said Nick Orr? Okay.
It was Nick or Cartoon Network.
I know. I was just trying to be fun. The way you said it is like Nick or, never mind. Let me stop. Let me see. Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing out three very lovely girls, all in an air of gold, like their mother, the youngest morning girls. Here's a story of a man named Brady who was busy.
Oh, the Brady Bunch.
Oh, there you go. There's so many classic TV shows to choose from. There's one I want to do, but you wouldn't get it. Let's see here. Bro, somebody is racing in your neighborhood. Let's do wrestler theme song. I can do wrestler theme songs. Let's do that.
That'll be easy.
Do, 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 do.
John Cena.
All right. Ding, 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 ding. Frank.
That's not my fault. That's your fault. The way you when you hum this shit, I can't get. Who?
Brock Lesnar. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. If I would have said, yeah, it's when you hum the songs I could barely understand. Go ahead, next one.
Let's see.
Boston. Boston. Undertaker.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, Goldberg. Goldberg.
Dead man walking.
That's Undertaker. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Don't have to play the game. Dun.
Triple H.
Game.
Triple H.
Who's that jumping out the sky?
Rey Mysterio.
You didn't even spell his name out though. What the fudge? Okay, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed that bad version of karaoke from my end.
Very bad. Very bad.
I'm not a singer, folks. Just for the record, I am not a singer. I can't say if I had to sing to save my life, just put bullets in my skull right now.
And then you blaming me for not getting some of the songs.
Well, yeah, because come on, I'm not. Some of these are freaking obvious.
Not the ones you hum. Not the ones you hum. I'm saying some of the if it's singing, then I don't know it. I might not watch the show. I don't know much about the rapper. But when you hum and you think and you surprised that I don't know the song, like how the hell am I supposed to get it?
Okay, see if you know this song. No one told you life was gonna be this way.
That's Friends. That's Friends. That's Wilmer Flores' walk-up song.
He's not as stupid as he looks, folks. And he hard to believe. But you know what? That's going to do it for this episode of Retro Rose. Now, next week we're reviewing Raw, June 13th or 16th?
14th.
14th.
Next 14th, 1999.
14th episode of Monday Night Raw. Let me guess. You want to review or you want to watch June 14th Raw on June 14th?
I was thinking we do the episode on the 14th, but I don't know. We gotta see how busy I am that day, because that's a Tuesday. But we'll see.
Whatever. Yeah, next week, June 14th, Raw is War.
1999. Yeah, 1999.
Yep.
One of my favorite Raw episodes ever.
Once again, folks, he's going to be leading that show because this is his show he wants to review. So he'll be leading that show.
I'm gonna lead the weekly shows because so we don't forget the segments. You look for the matches. You can't do that with weekly shows.
Anyway, folks, if you're new here to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when we upload new content. We upload new content weekly. I don't have any Pepsi to sponsor us this week, unfortunately. But I know, man. No, I know. But what it is. Comment down below what show you would like us to react to. What show you would like us to review, rather, next. And until next time, I'm Sablemania. That's Frank Hudson. Hudson Mania.